Hi everybody, welcome back. For those of you who missed the update, my car dropped a valve seat. You can go back and watch that little video if you want, or you can just keep watching here. So, number 3 dropped a valve seat. I was on a little powwow holiday venture, sitting at a stoplight. No, we weren't beating on it. Okay, we were being nice to old SPI, but all of a sudden she started to misfire. And then that violent tick of death, you know the sound. You know the sound. Yeah. So I got it off the road, checked the coolant, it was fine. I actually was able to pop the rad cap. I took a risk on that. There's a little trick you can do with that, by the way. If you just kind of go back and forward, you can relieve the pressure slowly. She had coolant, oil's fine. So I know that my new no head gasket failures are to blame for this. Since I've done this before, about 2 years ago, there's trace elements of notes from the last time I did it. This may all look like junk to you, especially this pile of stuff, but those are actually bags with labels on them. I am a hoarder and I save everything. I even have the original script, or list rather, maintenance steps to doing this. So I have a little walkthrough that I saved myself. Isn't that nice? There's even some junk components in there from the first factory parts in that box. I even have tools that you only use once or twice in your life. Those are for the fuel system disengage. So we've got a lot of stuff to do, and we're gonna get into it. Heck, dude, I even got the labels to which spark plugs are which is hilarious because it's not like you're gonna screw that up, but even that's still together. Hopefully, since we've broken those bolts free once before, a lot of these aren't going to require the old, and stuff. Hopefully we don't have to do a lot of that. So, let's get into it. Step 1 of any project like this is undo the battery. Now, a lot of people are going to say, man, you need to get some power tools. You're right. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, look at that. It's already loose. Oh, jeez. Guys, we're already halfway there. Look at that. Suppose we should put this on a trickle charge over time. Keep it nice and healthy. It's a good battery. And we don't know how long this vehicle's going to sit. Keeps the battery from going airborne. We're going to use old Mouse Pierre here as a parts tray. Of course, that's all nice and wet. Okay, these are not in the greatest shape. That's useful. Okay. Like that would be. Okay. Plenty of stuff to do. Take note of where it is in the gravel. Gravel is your friend when you work on cars. When you drop stuff, you know it can only be in one of 2 places. The chassis of the car or the gravel. So you always know where it is. Hey, it's not like a classic car that, you can't get the damn thing off. At least we didn't have to sit there and kick it. Yeah, believe it or not, the first time I did this, I did not get the tire out of the way. I battled the tire and then got it out of the way. Really stupid. I used a very tired floor jack in the gravel, and no matter how much oil you add to it, it didn't have enough width, so we had to play a game of stacking wood, lowering the jack, raising the jack on a piece of wood, jack some more wood underneath it, lower the car, go back and forth. Literally took almost an hour to jack the car up. So you see, we've made some improvements since the last time. Yeah, the gaps they're a little off, Oh, that's perfect right there. That's a good gap. We'll save on that one later. That's a good plug. Come with me. we don't have the right tool for the job. Why would we have that? This guy is the valve in question. Oh, there it goes. And it clunked. We're stuck. Yeah. Right there. Alright, go back the other way. Come back down, but she's sticking up farther than all the others. You need to remember this, okay, camera? Even though a lot of this stuff actually, once you slowly put it back together, you kind of, it's like it's only got one place it can go, but just, you know, for my sake, camera, please. Hey, but you know what? 5/16 of it gone.
What? Fuck. I love them.
He loves the bagels.
They're not your standard bagel. It's got a crumbly kind of surface to it.
Bagel, English muffin,
It
croissant,
might be an
biscuit.
English muffin.
Biscuit.
No.
Welcome back to Silent Hill Garage. It's gonna be like an episode from such inside there. We you know. Anyway, we're back to it. It's too big for the cone here. This is the size. I feel like I'm bending my fuel rail. Oh, damn you stupid thing. Disconnect tool. Actually, it doesn't say quick disconnect, so, you know, clearly it isn't. Yep, slip it around the metal bit, slide it in, and then it just conveniently disconnects. 1, 2. So, by way of the official Ford shop mechanic here, we took a screwdriver and our fuel line adjustment mechanism, and I'm not going to, don't worry, but a little bit of tappy-tapperoo while I go like this, because the spring was fully seated into the fitting. We did that part correctly, but as you can see, there's some of nature's thread locker on there, and in this case, nature's airtight seal for fuel systems. Yeah, good old ethanol gas. Perfect. I'm gonna put that back in the toolbox. See, everything else on this engine is like 10, 15, 8, 11. millimeter. But here, this right here, this is America. We're back in America now. So this is Europe, this is America. That's some mixed breed of both. I don't know, not that one. Ugh, so ugly. That one didn't feel too bad. That one didn't feel too bad either, because some of them
when the intake valve did not seat all the way, when this piston came up, it put positive pressure back into the intake, pushed some of that metal into the intake, and then as these pistons sucked in for their intake stroke, they sucked metal into every one of the four cylinders.
all of this, that's embedded valve seat from this seat. This is the intake valve, and that's the seat that failed. It literally found its way distributing into every other cylinder through the plenum. It's not from any kind of overheat issue, which is, you know, what I originally said. That's crazy, dude. There's literally pieces of valve seat embedded in every, look at that. That's incredible. It's just like it's like a tooth hanging off the roof of your mouth. This is the head gasket, Velcro, as you can see. It's, God, if you opened a box and you saw this, you would almost think it's, you know, good to go. Like it had never even been used except for the oil, of course. Clearly, you can see all the water jacket passages and oil passages. Everything's intact. She definitely did not get overheated. Heck, even the block looks like it wouldn't take me much to clean that surface off. Yep, it's all here. There was no burn marks. You would almost trust it. So I don't know if you've all been paying attention, but for those of you that were, that piston top looks pretty damn horrendous. We're pretty sure those rings are going to be screwed up, but there's only one way to really confirm it. We're going to pop that piston out and take a look. Just trying to... Here we go. Pluck! That would have been good.
Yeah, your piston's no good. That's what I figured.
Dude, what do you mean?
It was gonna look like.
Yeah, well, then check this out. She's already found herself a tight spot. We're not moving.
Mm-hmm. So the wrist pin is probably garbage.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, hang that one on the shelf.
That's what I'm going to do.
There's your problem.
So this is the gravity of the situation that we've unfolded here. Clearly the damage is pretty severe, and the future for this car largely depends on the availability of the parts and the pricing. It's not really a big surprise that a mid-90s 4-banger costs a little more to restore than it's worth. I have to get into contact with the company that I bought this head from and try to see if I can get any kind of warranty compensation, because I know it wasn't through my own craftsmanship that caused this problem. The more I look at the situation, the more I feel good about my own work. It's just one of those things that happens with an SPI head. They are known to drop seats. But for now, this is where we're going to have to leave it lie. Hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe, and always remember to be kind and rewind.